All right, so we're here, ready to go with Audraxys versus Fringo Fox. This is also basic light area. This is the Hardway to Hell race, well, Hardway to Hell tournament, 2024. Um, Basic layout for this tournament is we are using the Master Skills preset on the Varia Randomizer. Super fun combat, which means no screw attack, no plasma beam, and super fun suits, which means one or both suits are missing. Slow progression, which means each item unlocks fewer places, and harder progression, which means it weights the harder to reach locations for placing the next progression item. Runners will be getting started any second now. We expect this to take about, hopefully, only 2 hours because there's another race coming up shortly after us.
Yeah, and I'm here
OK
too.
Beamer has decided to join me on the commentary because
Yeah, I'm still a little bit hyped from the last race, but I'll be.
well,
Yeah,
I hope that Audra and Fringo can put up a match to the equal of yours.
I mean,
We also
Audra
have
and
Lunatic
Fringo.
Moth joining us on tracking, so I don't have to do the tracking this time.
Awesome. Yeah, Audra and Fringo, two of the best runners in this tournament. Audra probably the best, and second best would be, I'd say Nick, but after that Fringo.
Well, Audra won last year, and Nick was the runner-up last year, and I think Fringo's definitely up there.
Audra with the boom attack, with falling down the shaft with a capped falling speed there. Refuses to use Moonwalk, which I do understand. It must be really off-putting if you don't start playing with it. Right, Morph Ball just vanilla. So ceiling could be anything. Both runners want to take a peek at Alpha Missiles first. Don't get anything out of it.
No moon dance this time.
Luck. That's one stupid trick. And immediate Billy Mays. You love to see it. Well, you love to be in that situation at least. And it's Gauntlet Power Bombs. And runners could even go. I've never had the opportunity to do that. Because if you get early power bombs in this mode, you always want to check Billy Mays first. And especially in light area, it's not as important to check the transition.
Yeah, you really want those extra 2 pieces of maybe ammo. And in this case, it's an energy tank, so it's even more important.
Yeah, even a missile pack would be worth it. You just want everything. Oh wow, this is a fat loadout. Spacer already. Nobody deciding to check the transition. Right. Which I also understand, because this gives you a neater round through criteria.
Yeah, since it's light area, they have a fair chance of visiting the 4 other faster transitions, and they can figure this one out by process of elimination.
Both Audra and Fringo doing the wall climbs. And since there's not a lot of difference between the time in bee climb and wall climb, I don't really understand rando players going for it. Because high jump boots early are a thing. Oh, early springball also is a thing.
Well, if you have high jump boots early, then you only do one wall jump between each set of platforms instead of two.
Yeah.
And your high jump boots early don't really mess you up at all.
I guess they do if you haven't done that more than like once. So we can't see
So if
bomb
you're a
to
random
right
player,
now.
you have to kind of practice and be rounded on what to do with different loadouts. So
Yeah, that's true.
you should know what to do with early high jump boots. We have no missiles,
Yep.
so no bomb torso check. That's kind of rare.
Why should they have it better than us? What channel are we on? Is it SpeedGaming 2? Okay. Pull up chat.
We are getting this gauntlet check from Audra and Fringo. Since this is 3 items back here, it's their best bet for missiles.
There they are. Yeah, 10 powerbomb gauntlets. That's just easy mode for runners like this.
Yeah.
It's one of the things, if you start out playing randomizers, this will be the first one you will be struggling with. If you just decide nilly-willy to try that in a race without having it done before, it will probably go wrong a couple of times, but once you know when to do what, it becomes sort of not too hard.
You want to check that Terminator item before
Yep.
going down to the portals.
No, you shouldn't. It's just a waste of time.
All right.
And that's
And there's
immediately
our
to
one red tower portal out of criteria.
50-50 chance for a green Brinstar now. And there it is. In normal area random mode, not light area, you could run into a danger of soft locking going to the left here. But not so much in light area, because you know you will always have a way out, especially if you have power bombs already. Then top of red tower is no more a threat to you.
Yeah, because they have power bombs already, it's not a problem. But if they did not have power bombs, there would be the chance of going through that big pink door, and then the elevator portal goes to the top of red tower, and they're trapped in red tower.
Oh yeah, or even not getting any explosives at all before going to the left here towards Edecoons. Yeah, Kai, we haven't seen any supers yet. Are you scared?
Oh, well, I'm not afraid of Spore Spawn.
That was the least of my worries at some point.
Yeah, I thought Spore Spawn was going to be your first supers for a long time. I was thinking, man, this has got to be a Spore Spawn seed.
It was not.
It would have been really good for you if it had been.
Oh, I went there before Nick Player, apparently. Oh man.
Yeah, Nick Player.
Let's not talk about... I'm thinking about that a lot, and I'm in danger of talking about that a lot, so I shouldn't.
Yeah. Audra cleaning up this Brinstar Reserve area. They're both hoping to find supers before they go down to Edecoons, because they kind of don't want to be abandoning that Edecoons door with no supers. We got an early X-ray. Nice thing to find. Not much logical use for X-ray, but there's illogical stuff you can do with the X-ray that can help you out.
Shenanigans. Right, 2 more chances.
Hey, Fringo got that nice reverse mock ball. That's pretty good. That saves you like 6 or 7 seconds. So
Yeah, it's not minuscule. Rudely nothing before that green door. Finding your first super stair is always nice. Like the key under the doormat.
yeah, and finding them over here at Edikum's power bombs is almost as nice as like the key at the back door. Nothing here though.
No keys at Edcoons.
So the question is, do they go fight Spore Spawn? Not going
Looks
up
like
the portal.
Audra is going to. Don't see anything else she could do over there. Unless she just wants to farm. Yeah.
Well, it's green door at the bottom of Big Pink, so the only thing to do in Big Pink is fight Spore Spawn. With the X-ray, it is possible to keep the item after fighting Spore Spawn, no matter what it is, because you can X-ray climb out. It's not in logic, so you're not forced to do it.
Where are you X-ray climbing?
At the Spore Spawn Super Room.
Yeah, but
Oh,
aren't
but
you?
no.
You need
If it's not
supers
super,
to
you
get.
can't get out anyway.
Yeah.
because-
that will just help you with supers in hand, but no explosives, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that does help, though. Because you still need
That's
supers to get through this door.
something to keep in mind, definitely.
Alright, so Nick Player's gone into Red Tower and shown us one of the Meridian portals.
Which one was it?
Could easily get the X-ray item here. Everything else is a super door, though, so...
What item? No, what transition was that into Meridia?
That was the Crab Shaft, the free aqueduct portal.
All right.
Sorry, that's Fringo, not Nick Player.
This is a new race. We talked about seed bleed. Here we go.
Yeah, apparently there was some
We
chat in the Discord about how do you avoid seed bleed when playing these randomizers. Apparently I'm not as great at it as I thought. So
Fringo is going down Red Tower. Easy X-ray check here, which means there will probably be nothing. Might be a pack of missiles or power bombs. Unlikely to find anything important right now. Which is kind of always the case in these, I've noticed. There's never any progression at X-ray, probably because the seeds don't expect you to have anything.
I'll send you a seed that I rolled for practice. It
No,
had progression at
don't.
X-ray.
No. I refuse. Oh, it's a missile
Just
pack.
missiles at Spore Spawn. But at least Audra doesn't have that hanging over her head for the next half hour.
Right.
At least she's got the certainty of knowing.
Tell me about it. Oh, man. Yeah, but that means Fringo has pulled ahead now by a couple of minutes. With that, dangling over his head. I guess there was nothing at X-ray. Might be a pack of super power bombs. No, an E-tank?
No. Enough? Well, maybe the E-tank. E-tank's useful.
That's good.
Gets them more of Upper Norfair. Yeah, so we have Lunatic Moth or Square Waver doing the item tracking, but I'm also got an area tracker open, so I am sort of pulling double duty by keeping track of where all the portals go.
Yeah, doing the same, because I would get confused otherwise. And we don't have the top left West Meridia portal, so that'll go into East Meridia. It's always bad to have it like that.
Yeah, the redfish has got to be their East Meridia one.
You always prefer to find
Ugh,
that.
the worst Upper Norfair portal.
Absolutely. But Fringo's taken it. He's got the 3 tanks, why not?
Yeah,
Fringo
both
gets
our
to...
players decided not to spend any time checking Spazer on their way through Red Tower.
Yeah, you'd need supers for that.
Yeah, that's why they
Oh, okay, you
decided not
have
to spend any
shenanigans in
time on
mind. Oh, okay, yeah. I understand.
it. That's my joke, is that they
Yeah.
decided not to spend time on it because they can't.
Ah, I thought there were some shenanigans you can do. But that's something that can happen very easily, absolutely. You just go there out of... Well, it's not muscle memory per se, it's... I don't know. A habit. Let's call it that.
Yeah, it was an E-Tank at X-Ray, so... I'm going to believe that Fringo saved in Bubble Mountain before this Chronic Boost portal check.
This is a lot of upgrade items for an early seed. I mean, Morph Ball, sure, but 3 more and 2 big ones. And Spacer is really nice to have.
Yeah, if only Spacer would open some of these doors for us.
Right. You'd have to play Door Rando for that, and nobody wants to play Door Rando. Oof.
Lower Warfare at Chronic Boost.
Yeah, the second worst upper Norfair transition has the most important lower Norfair transition. Alright, Aura also going into upper Norfair. It is the correct play in my opinion. On 3 tanks. Absolutely do that. Not having supers is bad, but apart from that...
So their other option is go to Criteria PBs with that space gem. That'd be pretty easy though, so it's not likely to be useful.
You do have a bunch of checks here, and you are close by, so I would prefer that too. And if now there are supers at Croc Escape, I'll be kinda mad. Oh, this area is giving me PTSD.
Now I'm gonna go for supers and Cathedral. Now there's a couple of tanks in Kraid's area and Croc's area, so that you can get first supers at Cathedral.
Oh, we got another missile crate fight.
Yeah, let's see if Fringo can pull off the quick kill with only missiles.
Is that... That's not possible, is it?
I've heard that it's possible. I don't think I've seen anyone do it.
Nah. I don't think you can lock Kraid's jaw, can you?
I think
it
you
is
just have
possible.
to time it correctly, the first one.
I got 3 in. And Fringo has run out of missiles, found 2 more. And those were the ones he needed. Nothing. So yeah, Audra's normal blue doors definitely are green in this pallet shift.
Yeah, so they're
Luckily,
talking
this
about
isn't.
that in chat. I think it is
Yeah.
palette shift and not colorblind mode. There is a colorblind mode because colorblind players have some difficulty telling apart the vanilla, super, and powerbomb doors. So there's actually a colorblind patch to make them easier to tell apart. But
But
that
that.
is not these colors. That's different
All right.
colors.
Yeah, and crates area giving us 1 missile pack.
Ooh, that was really close.
Was it? I didn't see it right. Let's see how many are missing. Oh, that was like 3?
Yeah, that was like
Heck.
2 missiles away from the quick kill.
Okay. Don't be supers. Ah! I'm being mean. I'm sorry.
I think Fringo would understand you saying that.
Alright, at least 4 E-tanks. That's pretty good for checking wave beam. I don't think they have done that, either of them.
Yeah, they're a bit low on energy, and they didn't have the Batcave farm at Bubble Mountain, so neither of them checked wave beam.
Okay. Smartly leaving the E-tank for the way. Oh, wait, where are we? Oh, I was in the wrong room mentally. I thought Audra was already in. What's that one? Double chamber.
No, that's not double chamber at all.
No, it's very, very far away from there. Man, I wish I would have had space jump. Yeah, this item is also very mean now. There's a high likelihood of this being important. Somehow, Cathedral is very often progression.
Well, it's got one of the higher requirements, so...
Oh, can Fringo get those out? This is gonna be a tall order. Space jump, a big help. This could be just enough. There we go. Free seed.
All right. Audra!
Wow!
Okay, that's an interesting gamble.
Yeah, I like it. With that safety save, why not? Oh, it has to get that E-tank now again.
So I think Audra thought there was get the 3 Musketeers item. If it's an E-tank, then you can get into Hobarubi and get some early progression at Hobarubi in jail.
Yep.
Maybe get something way out of logic and pick something up that way.
And those seeds tend to reward risk like that.
Yeah, if you can get far enough ahead of logic, you can get something really nice.
Yeah. Oh, Fringo does want those supers before he does anything. It's a little bit questionable. Maybe should have just farmed up first or gone into speed booster first thing.
Yeah, you only have 65 energy, which is not great for reaching the speed bugs.
Got good drops though, is now on 63 again. And with 1 or 2 health farms, he'll be able to get to the speed booster health farm spot.
You may not be aware of this, but the waivers tend to drop small energy when you need big energy.
Which ones?
Well, the waivers tend to drop small energy, but he got a small and a big from the waivers, so
Yeah.
actually better than I expected. There's a small. Let's see. There's another small. Audra also going straight for that cathedral. Has the same thing in mind.
Man, space jump is so good for this. Upper North hell runs with space jump. That's night and day. Oh, should get a hit. Oh, did get a hit. Yeah, and resets.
But did use that X-ray scope to see the item.
Yeah.
Fringo doing the crystal flash instead of going to the speedbugs farm. Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, the way these Garudas move makes them extra difficult to hit because they have this odd swooping pattern. They take 3 spacer shots or 2 missiles to kill.
Or 1 super. Or 1 power bomb. So they will drop 2 things,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Powerbomb is actually really nice for killing them for that reason. You don't have any supers, so you can't do the 1 super method.
Right. And Audraxys got those power bombs locked and loaded. There we go. That should get both. Oh, another hit. It's gonna be tight. Has to get out quickly. This could work. Deciding to go to the left here. This could also work, but has to be tight and clean. No. Didn't get those blocks, and that spells death.
Yeah, so in that pre-cathedral room, it's actually possible to actually run off the ledge and then down back and fire a super at the correct time to kill the hopping disc Giga. That makes it a little bit faster, but the second one is still a problem.
Fringo got another super pack there and comfortably gets back to the farm. Now he really has 1 crystal flash. This might not get the lower one. It did, okay. This time does get the block, but also has a lot more health. Gets out easily.
Makes Audra the first one into Business Center.
And obviously there's
Which
more
also
supers.
had much freer supers.
Yeah. But Fringo almost done. With all the Bubble Mountain Hell runs.
After you died twice getting the cathedral supers, you're finding these other supers that you could have gotten with
Yeah.
so much less effort.
Well, you see supers there, you think they are important.
Yep.
And all the other supers are gonna be super locked.
One thing that happens in Hardway to Hell is the seed makes a fool of everyone.
It's the Super Metroid equivalent of, why are you hitting yourself? Stop hitting yourself. Oh, what was that transition? Top left business center?
That was Lava Dive.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This is Croc.
Can get anything? That's nice. We had to fight for that. Wow.
Back in my day, all the croc items were uphill both ways.
Ah, we got double croc. Ain't it something? Oh yeah, just fly over there. It's so easy. Why didn't I think of that?
Audra's waiting over here until Croc finishes dying, because there are extra lag frames during Croc's death animation. Don't want to risk being above the lava and missing a space jump due to lag frames.
Also time. Gotta be honest, double croc is good, but double choc sounds better.
Audra got the easy alternative to the D-boost over to the Croc PB's area.
Ain't space jump the greatest item?
Misses the moonfall down the shaft, though.
That's what happens.
That's what happens when you don't have Moonwalker turned on.
Right. You miss 100%. Oh boy, of the moonfalls.
Wow.
You
Free
don't turn
gravity
on
suit.
moonwalk for.
No
Yeah, this is
diving into lower warfare for gravity suit this time.
freest of free seats I've seen in my entire day. So, no suitless Meridia shenanigans. We don't have an item to get to Bot Wound yet, so suitless Crystal Flash Clip might still happen. But if Croc keeps delivering like that, it also mightn't.
I think the ammo is always going to be the item to reach Bot Wound. Just always do your Crystal Flash Clip.
Okay, after half an hour, runners pretty close to each other.
Audra has not done the speed in the other Bubble Mountain checks, though.
That's true.
We'll definitely want to do those before heading into East Meridia. But at this point, you're definitely looking at, you go into West Meridia, do whatever's there, and then you find the portal into East Meridia, do that, and then you do Wreck Ship, and then after you've cleared out all that, you go into Global Warfare.
Lower Warfare also just becomes a whole lot easier with that gravity suit. It's just, you will take damage unless you're a godlike player. And, yeah, well, Audra kinda is.
Yeah.
And all those damages are quartered. At least the ones from enemies.
Not great energy for this Cathedral Hell Road back. Great mock ball to do the ice escape, though.
Going straight in. We'll have to use one super at least. So,
yeah,
let's see how that turns
so
out.
it doesn't really have a Crystal Flash for this.
Yeah. But, as I said,
Space
Space Jump
makes this more easy than it would otherwise be. Should be fine. And of course, it's the difficult portal to get back into Red Tower. So
Yeah,
you
gotta
have to
farm up
spend
for
some
that.
time farming Kier first. And Audra
you know,
also
just-
needs to pick up the items,
Could
which
just
I
crystal
believe
flash.
were just a super pack, so wouldn't hurt too much to skip the items.
Fringo's spending a whole lot of energy there in this room before that
Oh,
one.
Audra moved a little bit after laying the power bomb.
Oh no. But did it take save, so it's all good.
So she laid the power bomb and jumped up in the air a little bit so that the bomb wouldn't boost her up, but she also turned in the air and then tried to adjust position a little bit and accidentally moved off the exact pixel that the power bomb was on.
Oh, that's gonna be close. Oh, yeah, I think it works. Okay. Fringo even less health for this run back. It says 275, that's fine.
But Fringo does have the crystal flash ammo.
Right. Thing
Part
is,
of the
if
reason
you-
you want these supers is you're thinking, well, what if you don't run into supers in West Meridia? So this would be your crystal flash clip to Batoon and your Batoon ammo.
Yeah. And 15 is kinda scary.
Yeah, you'd be looking at using missiles for like half the fight.
If you open up with missiles, I find it not too bad. Because there's a bit of lag or stun, I don't know, going on, and you can get a whole bunch in. If you decide to switch into missiles mid-fight, that's always a mess.
Alright. I'll have to remember that.
We still haven't seen Wave Beam yet, right?
Nope, we have not. I see the grey tiles on Fringo's
Right.
minimap.
We'll be hoping for an E-Tank or more supers. Get some more power bombs. Got plenty of those. Thank you very much. Oh, Order cutting it so close all the time. And this should be barely enough to make it back for Fringo. So yeah, you have a decision to make. West Meridia will probably be the obvious choice for now. And after that, do you dare going into East Meridia? Well, I say dare. All you'd want is just 2 or 3 more super packs. You could do it like that, actually.
I think routing wise, it's better to do west into east into Wreck Ship. Green
Yeah,
Brins
I agree.
and Red Tower do have some super locked stuff, but
Yep.
it's not as hard to reach as any of the East Meridia stuff.
The thing about that super locked stuff is it's pretty often supers. And you will want those. Alright, Ringo decided to go to the landing site and Audra.
So I think you're better off
Same
going
choice.
into Meridia and hoping for something like Speed Booster in Meridia that helps you clear out Green Bryn faster.
Yep.
But it looks like neither of them has decided to do that, so
Yeah, same decisions everywhere. Let's see what's going on over here. In Eastern Criteria. Alright.
Nothing at Bomb Torso. I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah, me too. And that's our Turian, so wrecked ship at the worst spot possible.
Yep, that meme route that they skipped checking so long ago was our portal into wrecked ship.
It would be super funny if it's the left side of wrecked ship and there's supers in the water.
And that'd be hilarious. Left hand wreck ship down there and it's something useful in the ocean. Just showing us that the criteria PBs check.
It's a dot. Alright, which one is it? It's the good. Come on, supers. Come on. Ah, okay. It's nothing. More nothing.
Now, if you were here suitless, would you go pick up the wreck ship E-Tank item before fighting Phantoon? Because when you're suitless, it's easier to get it when Phantoon is not dead.
I always get it before I take the fight.
Now, since I have gravity suit, that's not an issue.
I mean, you could make an argument for going into East Meridia straight up here. Definitely. And that's probably also the reason why Fringo does it like that. Yeah, I guess you're right. If I had switched on my brain in their shoes, I would have done the same. But it's absolutely possible I go there out of habit.
Yeah. I would have been coming in from the opposite direction, gone through Meridia first, and then through East Meridia, and finally ending up here.
And Phantom is being mean, giving a right slow. That's why Phantom has to die, for all those right slows. And as at the moment Phantom disappears on Fringo's screen, it reappears on Audra's screen. What's gonna be at Wrecked Ship Reserve? There's no major item the runners would really need to finish the seed. So it's probably
I'd
gonna
say
be
it's
energy.
ice at Wreck Ship Reserve.
Yeah, it's possible. Speedlocked ice is a classic. Yep, more ammo, gotta pick it all up. Rule of thumb, if it exists, you want it.
Yeah, since we have the fanfares turned off for this tournament, if you're
Exactly.
in the same room as the ammo, it's generally faster to pick it up than to go through the reaction time of seeing what it is
Yep.
and not pick it up. Fringo going to the back before going up to the top.
That's pretty much the worst of both worlds. Unless Speed Booster is here, then we didn't say anything.
Yeah, because you probably want to leave out back for area routing into
Yep.
East Mordia. So you kind of want to do attic first.
Shiny Supras. So yeah, what are runners looking for right now? Oh, Fringo skipping the entirety of top of Red Ship. That's a thing to do.
Hold play, let's see how it turns out.
As I was gonna say, you want all the ammo and you want all the E-tanks. No matter if they are in E-tank or in reserve tank form. Because you know you will be doing hell runs and you will be starting your hell runs from Chronic. But at least you can go into Nutella first and quickly go through that room after. So that's not too bad, actually.
Yeah, having space jump for crossing the spiky yapping moss is great. And that actually makes it much better than actually having to do the bump mountain to Chronic Hell Run.
Absolutely.
Audra is deciding to skip those missiles because pushing around the robot takes longer than they're worth.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, we got the right side East Meridia here. So a vanilla Forgotten Highway.
You actually saw the minimap tile for Audra go blank before she shot the super block to go down.
Yeah, I think
Did
I learned
not
that.
get a early reserve check, so
I think I learned that the last time doing commentary with you.
yep, I'm trying to teach to people so we see people doing the more efficient thing. Either Audra's not going to even look at the reserve item, or she's going to check it the slowest possible way. Shack Tool is reachable in logic with an X-ray climb or crystal flash clip, but I don't think we'll see Fringo try that.
Yeah, very unlikely. It's such a big investment for a single item. Especially you aren't hellbent on finding anything in particular anymore. This is completely agreeable, going for those two items. I'd have done the same.
Yeah, and you've got X-ray, so if you want, you can even stop the snail in the high position and use X-ray to clip up.
Like this. It's not high enough, I don't know. And you can use X-ray to get it into the correct spot. No, it's too low, I guess. Yeah. Oh man, bummer. Oh, did Audra get anything important? I see she
A
has
super pack.
one more
That's
super pack,
pretty
right?
important.
Absolutely. Yeah, I only go for that snail clip if I have high jump boots.
Yeah, the
Something
window's
about
a little bit narrower without high jumps.
yeah, something about not having those makes it really hard at that spot.
Wait, Audra has 2 more super packs, so that's actually pretty big.
Aw, snail's getting in the way. Might work. A little lower. Ah, come on, Fringo. There we go. Yeah, you want that.
Accidental Maple strat.
Yeah. Ah, that save looks a lot like... Yeah, is it a save scum for pits?
I would do 1 pit to farm power bombs off the sponges.
On 45? Ah,
Sure.
yeah, well, sure,
I've been
take all the
really-
ones you can get.
Yeah, I've been doing really terrible with crystal flash clips lately, so
Alright, Fringo just didn't save his low energy, that's all. Do we arrive at under 40 though? Oh, we have gravity suit, so not an issue. Fringo taken off spring ball and space jump, just to be sure. There we go. It's like 5.
yeah, that was
Excellent.
like 4 tries. Got a 1, a 2, and a 4 net so far today. See if Audra gets the 3 for us.
Nice. And nice, more energy. It's just what you want. So yeah, Aura actually, with those 2 more super packs, that's a pretty big advantage, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's also worth the top of frag chip. That's too low. That's good.
No, that's
Or is
too
it?
high. That's too low for the X-ray stand-up.
Right.
Needs to be a little bit higher for the X-ray stand-up.
There we go. Even more E. This is looking like a jet seat, comparatively speaking.
Ah, not farming power bombs off these guys. So.
I mean, she's on 43 and just found 5 more.
Oh. Yeah, probably fine. And with gravity and space jump, checking both pits before bot run is not even that bad.
Right, especially, I mean, yeah, in area random. If you're not playing area random and vanilla map not so much, then safe scumming it is preferable. But this little extra portal, absolutely just go for both pits if you want the items. Ringo ran out of supers, but I think he also got a lot of them in, and also a lot of missiles in. Yeah.
Is that
What
a wave
was
beam?
that? Wow, fat beam. Wave and Spacer is so nice.
But I think to make the players look like fools, the Steed would put like, say, speed at Mama Turtle. Just as some sort of joke.
Yeah. Are we going to see any West Meridia chicks? Well, you better go for it if you're on 30 supers.
Yeah, if you're
No.
on 30 supers and you're skipping West Meridia checks, heading
Yeah.
into Lower Warfare, you're in for a bad time.
Absolutely, especially without grapple. Audra going for the exact same damage down strat there. And now not anymore? Okay, picks that Metroid. Whichever one is fine. I want to take a peek at the brackets now. Could we run into each other, Kai?
Nope. 2 tries.
Oh, it was 2 tries? Aw.
Oh.
So 1, 2, 2, 4.
Oh, wait. I'd have to defeat Junie to run into you.
And Schmo, unless you
Yep.
already have so.
Yeah, Junie and Schmo.
Interesting.
So, not good chances.
Junie is really rough. I don't know how... Schmo is really good, but I don't know how good Schmo is with those hard settings.
He's done good enough in the last 2 races, so...
Alright. I mean, obviously, yeah.
It depends on what we roll. We're rolling a bag of snakes, so...
Oh, I'm a little jealous. I would have wanted to play that.
Well, I've got a couple of practice seeds I can send you.
I don't want a single seed coming from you. I would say it's nothing personal, but it is.
Yeah, one of the practice seeds that I rolled was actually progression at X-ray deboost on 1 energy tank, 1 reserve tank.
You had energy? I mean, 3, I guess.
I figure if I get something like that, that'll probably help me out against Papa Schmo.
Oh,
That
Schmo is...
Dragon, so...
Schmo is really good at X-ray deboost, actually. Schmo
Ah.
practiced that a lot and also does it in quote-unquote normal randomizer races. If you can get ahead with some esoteric stuff, then I guess that would be an advantage against Schmo. Not so much against Junie, because Junie knows more stuff than me, definitely. Yeah. I don't know about you.
Junie taught me most of the stuff that I know, so...
Right.
Anyway, Audra has taken out Dragon, has picked up that reserve tank. Ringo is still on just 30 power bombs, so sorry, not
Yeah.
30 power bombs, 30 supers,
Yeah, that's bad.
and has
Doesn't
finished
find
his
any.
West Murder clear. Does still have Red Tower to bail him out with some more supers before that lower north there.
As I said, I'd actually go into Green Bryn Star. Super locked supers is just a classic. Obviously,
Well,
this counts for these items here too.
The other portal at this top
we go.
Red Tower actually does go to the top of Green Bryn.
Right. Having found that one super, that's a big one. 2 more checks coming up, also super locked. And if there's one super pack there, then Fringo might be in a good enough place. There we are. So if Audra decides to do this, she will be on 50, which is really good. You can usually expect now to find 1 or 2 E-tanks in Lower Norfair. The mean thing about it is those might also be reserve tanks. And usually we'd say it doesn't matter if it's reserve or irregular E-tank. But if you
Once
find
you get it into the heat, then it matters again.
Right, exactly.
There is a better reserves option that can make the reserves come already filled up, but
What
that's
would
not
be
turned
hard
on for
about
this
that?
tournament,
Right.
so we're not using it. I think what Fringo is really hoping for is grapple beam.
Oh yeah, that would be a big one. Or more supers, that works too. 45 is absolutely doable. You have Spacer, which is important for not having grapple.
Yeah. I think my number one, I'd want grapple, and speed would be number 2.
And Fringo indeed on his merry way towards the heated area. Where are we endgame wise? That's 200 missiles total. So needs a little bit more to be able to finish this out. You have to be on at least 210 missiles, counting every super as 3 missiles. Yeah, and if Audra goes for the same top of the tower checks, she will be fine. She can finish the seed. Alright, yeah, Fringo had to farm up at least the supers at some point. I wonder if Fringo is going for that hell run through the room I don't know the name of. Pre-Chronic.
Magdalite Hallway.
Right. Ah, nice uppercut. No, didn't get the down grip. Indeed, going through Magdalite Hallway.
Now, this is not as good of an entry as going from the Nutella refill because you have a little bit less energy.
Absolutely.
But that's probably fine. Unless
Yeah,
you get
so
crouch locked and waste a bunch of that energy.
That sucks. Audra is behind, but this could change soon. Oh, having gravity for this is so nice. High chance for an E-tank here.
Yeah, I think I would leave that E-tank for the way out.
Maybe.
Like, I'd look at it just to confirm that it's there, and then I'd just move on, leave it.
I would do the same, finding one at Hota now. Leave that. Nah, I thought he was gonna do it.
Yeah, I'd definitely leave that one behind. Like, maybe if you pick up one and then not pick up the other,
Yep.
so that you have it as a refill on your way out. Because you're going to be pretty empty after you kill Ridley. This one you have to pick up because it takes so long to go through the maze.
Absolutely. But on 11 tanks, I might be thinking about leaving that for an emergency. I don't know. Yeah, I'd pick it up probably.
You know, if I blind check jail, I'm not going to be able to get back in easily if I change my mind later, so...
Audra now on 55 supers. Oh yeah, you take that. That's the least bad spot to find a reserve tank. After all those E-tanks before.
So there's 3 E-tanks left, and there are 4 spots on the opposite side of Lower Norfair. So maybe there's an E-tank behind Ridley, maybe not.
Right, and this could be very important for Fringo, and sorta important for Audra. More for Fringo, absolutely.
So Audra has enough supers that if there's nothing behind Ridley, it's a minor inconvenience.
Absolutely. Fringo might absolutely need it to survive.
Yeah, Ringo's in a more dangerous position. So the safeties cost time, but they might give you time back later.
Wow.
That
Fringo
one
deciding to leave that one.
back.
And
he's
second guessing
leaving it
himself?
for after he killed the Deskiga. Okay.
Okay, yeah. But he wants them now.
No speed for the Ninja Pirates, so he's gonna have to use these supers on the Ninja Pirates. It's not quite possible to come out positive using supers on the ninjas. Well, it's possible, but not quite likely, I should say. Came out even, which is as good as you can expect. What I meant was, long term, you can't just repeatedly farm them with supers to gain supers.
Yep. Yeah, Fringo just going for it. That's the correct choice
that's
here.
What you have to do. This is plenty of energy to kill Ridley.
Yep.
Safely, and
With gravity,
he'll have plenty to Crystal Flash afterwards.
You could even take 1, 2, 3 hits. Not an issue.
Yeah.
Alright. Got out of there pretty okay. Has 1 Crystal Flash in hand. And looks like enough energy to farm a second one.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Charge
So
began
endgame
with-
no more an issue for Fringo. That's probably the best find apart from an E-tank for Fringo here. Will he be going without a second Crystal Flash? Does not look like it.
It wasn't Chronic Boost. I'd be fine with going without a second Crystal Flash.
Yeah. But he's got the second one now, so yeah. This lead for Fringo is real right now.
Yeah.
Can use the extra time he has to farm up a few more. Won't make a difference, but still.
I don't think going up to 3 is a good use of time, though.
Yeah.
Takes too long.
Yeah, not getting lucky with the super drift. It's always hard to find the correct time to actually go to the left and do the crystal flash. But Fringo, not an issue for him. Although I saw one less E-Tank, maybe she left one. I didn't watch.
Yeah, I wasn't watching either. I think Audrey is also a fan of that leaving the 3 Musketeers tank behind for the way out, so...
Audra will have a slight advantage in Turian with that wave beam and charge and more supers and everything. Runners don't have a zap skip, so this does matter. And Fringo not getting the speedball.
Yep, no speed, no life.
Oh yeah, no
probably
speed.
GT holding on to both of those.
Audra not even looking at the item at PBs of Shame. She can probably smell the E-Tank there. Okay, do not put me on pizza saying Audra collected all of Frank-Z, Hoda Ruby, and Jail.
Alright.
So, I guess Fringo found one. Oh yeah, at Power
It's
Bombs of
the
Shame, of course, yeah.
Power Bombs of Shame one, of course.
Duh. Okay, just gets the one hit. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Audra will have to Crystal Flash before going into the Ridley fight. And I do believe Audra did not save. I
wasn't going to say anything. I was not going to say anything about that.
You weren't? Okay. Yeah, that was probably smart of you. I mean, of course she didn't save. Why would she?
Going into the save room only cost 15 seconds. But using the save and getting back to where you were cost like 3 or 4 minutes, so...
Really did.
But at this level, you're not really thinking that you're not going to die to Ridley at this level.
Yeah.
Interesting choice by Fringo.
Understandable.
Since he does not have speed booster, he can run through this lava a lot faster than you're used to seeing.
Wow, what a jet seat. 72 minutes in and Fringo on his way to Turian. That's what gravity does.
Yeah, early gravity for free.
Man. Can you imagine?
That's the kind of seed that I'd lose.
Oh yeah, me too. Where was gravity again? It was
Just
somewhere
sitting
free.
there at, want to say cosine room or like Croc or something.
Yeah. You're right. Croc having the goods once again. Fringo does not take a ship refill, remembering Area Rando does that for you entering Turian. And what do you know? That top of rig ship play did pay off in the end. That's more or less the difference between the two of them.
Yep. Nice key hunter manipulation to get both of the top ones on the left side for Audra. Those key hunters are global and they'll kind of move around depending on where Samus is. So if you move in a certain way, you can manipulate where they go and get them to get out of your way.
Could it be that they only react to Samus if they are on top of Samus on the map? Because I've noticed if you stand around at the top of the entrance into Lower Norfair, where there's the three, that will just, the top one will just move back and forth from the very left to the very right.
Yeah, I think Samus has to be below them for them to react.
Just one hit from all the key hunters. That's really, really good. Audra, same routing choice? Nope. Takes.
It's a lot more heat damage to go the other way.
But does it really matter? I'm on the other hand, I also don't think it's really faster, if at all. Not much faster. Fringo, baby skipping. Probably wasn't just too little health and also no high jump.
Opening the door early so he can refill his missiles.
Yeah, 5 missiles. That's 4 shots. 5 actually. So
yeah, so each charge shot is only going to do 120 for Fringo, but I'll do 210 for Audra.
Right. Plus more supers. But I don't think... Nah, this will definitely not be enough to claw this back. So... barring any catastrophe on Fringo's side, Fringo will be sending Audra to the lower bracket. But
yeah,
same
the
thing
bracket
happened.
just got a lot more scary, so...
Yeah, I'm glad I'm on the other side there. But the same thing happened to Audra last year. She lost to Cheesy Boat Ride in the upper bracket and came back to win the entire thing.
Yep. There was actually some discussion last year about whether getting knocked down to the lower bracket actually means you get more races, so you get more practice, and that actually ends up helping you in the end.
Well, it's not wrong. Well, I only have to play against Audra after I've defeated you, so...
I don't think you'll have to defeat me. Let's see. So 5 of these shots is equal to 2 supers.
Yep.
And needs 24 supers more. So 60 of these shots.
Yeah, that's exactly how I always calculate my shots. And the Dash tournament made that real hard.
Which one? The one where they turned around all the beam damages?
Yeah, every tournament that uses non-vanilla beam damages.
Yeah, that was Rando League where they did that. I believe the Mystery Tournament they used the vanilla beam damages, but they had the star charge and the half charge.
Those factors could make it a little weird. Like 140 damage was something pretty common.
But at least they put the damage into the HUD for you, so
true.
You could do it that way.
There we go. Fringo has Mother Brain 2 down. Gets swiped across the room.
Yeah, so it actually costs time when you do that. If you're on the left side of the room, you don't start taking the rainbow beam damage until you hit the wall. So it actually costs you a few frames to be away from the wall.
Literal minutes. And by literal, I mean the opposite of that. Hardway just now through to Mother Brain. Oftentimes you lose more health in Mother Brain 1 than in Mother Brain 2 if you don't have Ice Beam.
Yeah, those Rinkas can do a number on you. They can knock you into the acid.
And thanks to not having high jump boots, Fringo can just angle up, jump, and shoot. Should get a little closer though. Like right into her face.
So Audra only has to do 11 supers worth of damage.
So let's say 12, that's 30 shots then. A little less than 30.
And 3 times 6, it's like 18 shots.
Oh, right. She has 210 beam damage. I forgot. Wave Spacer does 7/10 of super damage. Fringo remembering he has to take the top way, but has a little trouble getting up there.
Let's see where this area, this escape randomization spits us out. Would make the escape a little bit more exciting. I believe the timer factored in the fact that they do not have speed booster.
Okay.
So should still be possible. I have had escape randomization that was suitless and had me go through parts of Meridia.
Oh
and
no!
I ended up with the ship with like 6 seconds left. That's not
none of
gonna
that
happen
here.
this time.
We can just take a quick exit from Wreckship will be getting the worst entry into criteria, but still, that's fine.
Yeah, you better be good at that climb room. Audra doing stand-up, so
Just do a reverse moonfall.
so 4 of these is equivalent to 1 charged plasma shot. So you can pretend it saves about a quarter of what charged plasma a stand-up would. Save like a whole 6 or 7 shots with the hyper beam. Not a whole lot.
1.5 jumps. Yeah, this one also gonna finish really closely.
Yeah, Audra's going to be in the escape
Yeah,
and then see that not done.
painful, painful, painful. But in first place finishing Fringo with a whole lot of time on his timer left. 1 hour, 25 minutes and 10 seconds. GG, congratulations. Okay, gonna check out the spoiler log if we missed anything important. I mean, there will be speed booster. There will be high jump
speed,
boost.
ice, grapple, high jump.
Right, all those.
Those have to exist somewhere.
Audra in the climb. It's weird you have to right side climb in an escape. Feels wrong.
You could run over to the left side. If you feel
Yeah.
like doing that.
But it would be slow. So on the final few meters here, or feet if you prefer, Audra finishing in second place, close by, just 2.5 minutes behind in 1 hour, 27 minutes and 36 seconds. GG. We are already joined by Fringo here. GG's, man.
Hey, GG's, thank you. It
So
was a close race.
it was. Congratulations on winning this non-traumatizing seat.
Yeah, thank you. I missed where speed was.
Speed was at Plasma.
Okay, like
Ice
always.
at Waterway E-Tank.
Okay.
Bombs at Super Missile Criteria. High Jump at Missile Green Meridian. Shine Spark and Grapple at Reserve Tank Wreckship.
Oh, so everything was locked by Speed Booster. Okay.
Kinda here. A lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pringle, what can I say? It was the top of rank ship skip that gave you the victory.
Yeah, I played a couple of seeds before for practice, and there was nearly always nothing in the upper part of ranked ship, so I decided to skip it. And yeah, bowling took a lot of time, and I don't know. My experience was that there's always nothing important, so that's the reason why I skipped it.
Yeah, I agree. But in this case, Audra found 2 super packs there, so that was scary for a moment.
Okay, yeah, that's huge.
And 2 super packs is big in these
Yeah,
settings.
yeah, it is. Okay, crazy. Yeah, well, I was thinking about Charge Beam when I arrived in Lower Warfare, and was thinking about my play after Lower Warfare. I had 50-45, I think. And yeah, 60-45. So it wasn't enough for Turian, so yeah.
You were really close. I think you were on 200 missiles, everything combined, and so you just
Yeah.
needed 10 more missiles
Yeah,
to be able to
correct.
finish.
Yeah, it went pretty well. I think it was a good race. It was a close race, so I was thinking it will be a close race. So because Audra, I think she's the favorite of the whole tournament, and it's always scary to face against Audra. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about my win today, and hope you enjoyed the race.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And here's Audra. GG's Audra.
Hello.
GG's.
So, to make it short and sweet, it was the top of ranked ship this time.
I thought it was gonna be West Meridia, because like if I had found like there were like 3 super packs in Red Tower that I hadn't gotten to because of not having supers my first time, and if you just route those in earlier, I probably don't check West Meridia that thoroughly. So I figured it was that. I figured it was the cathedral deaths maybe. Top of wreck ship wasn't really something I was gonna skip, I don't think.
Yeah, the cathedral deaths also added to it, so you could say that it was both the cathedral deaths and the top of Rick ship added together.
I mean, you lost by about 2.5 minutes, and top of ranked ship is definitely more than that. So
Yeah, and he
I
did
would've-
both decide to go for cathedral early, and Fringo
Yeah.
did get it first.
Get it? Okay.
And then you both
I
got
was-
to later see the 2 free super packs at high jump.
that was fun.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I should wait on this, but then I realized like that door shuts behind you, and like I don't want to do high jump and then croc and then get like something really good like ice or something, and then not be able to come back. So I was just like, I really need that super from cathedral, and I was rushing it a little bit. I could have gone better. I didn't think it was going to really cost me the race though, because at that point gravity hadn't shown up. But like
Yeah.
as soon as gravity shows up, it's like, okay, well, like if a suit
Time to
shows
pick
up,
up and move.
I am much more likely to lose. I'm much better off in the really, really difficult seeds, I think.
Yeah, Audra, familiar feeling for you going to the lower bracket, but think about last year, that's not a major issue for you. You will
Yeah,
still win
was-
it in the end.
It's at the exact same time as
Yeah, I was wondering if it was the
Last-
same.
yeah, it was winter semis that I dropped. Last time it was against Cheesy Boat Ride, and it was because
Yeah.
I forgot how to X-ray climb out of Dragon. So that was like big mistake on my part. Like aside from Cathedral, I think I played really well this time. So I don't feel like I made like a big mistake.
Yeah, this time was good execution, one small routing decision difference that really could have made a bigger difference if Lower Warfare hadn't gone perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of true. I was also thinking, I was actually I think I expected Fringo to cut a few corners, and I wasn't convinced I needed to cut corners to win, but when charge beams showed up behind Ridley, I was just like, okay, well,
Yeah.
all the extra ammo I made sure I picked up isn't as important anymore. So
Yeah,
I
Fringo
didn't
would have
like
had to go
Scott.
for more checks without that charge beam.
Yeah, Beamer mentioned I needed 2 more missile packs at the moment when I found charge beam, so was not
Yeah.
so much, but it,
Not having ice or speed too was pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Absolutely, yeah. But then you would need even more ammo because then you don't want to do a refill.
You just kind of have to, I think.
Yeah, I think you just have to eat the extra refills if you don't have ice or speed on this ammo. Like,
Yeah.
even if you had all the ammo, you'd probably still be going for a refill. Well, all the ammo you wouldn't be going for a refill, but say 15 missile packs, you'd still want to go for that refill.
So, our final in the upper bracket will be between Fringo Fox and Nick Player, which is also 2/3 of the team Bigos Amigos from the randomizer tournament, the Rando League.
yeah, it sounds
That's
really
kinda
cool.
big.
Yeah, it is. It's cool. Looking forward to the race, but yeah.
Yeah,
Hope
me
Nick
too.
will play in the finals like today, then I have pretty good chances to win.
Oh man, I just gotta learn stutter 4 taps, I guess.
It's a stutter 3 tap.
Yeah, okay,
Croc
whatever.
escape, but you don't stutter, I think, so maybe it's a 4 tap when you don't stutter.
Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Probably I'm just doing it wrong.
Yeah. Cool.
Right. Kai, any more questions?
Nope. Hope you all enjoyed the races and enjoyed the seeds today. We had some fun stuff. Realized two seeds actually got rolled for you guys because the first race went over so long that Aja requested a new seed while we were waiting.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I'll be curious to play that other seed and see what was originally planned for you two.
I have a feeling that seed might have been better for me.
Yeah, the second seed was fun. The first seed was quote unquote fun.
Well, we've got a full schedule tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, that's it for Hardway to Hell today. Tomorrow we have Cheesy Boat Ride versus Vibrant Colors at 11 a.m. Eastern. And then we have A0 versus Glove at 3 p.m. Eastern. And Papa Schmo versus Kazentin at 10 p.m. Eastern. So, got morning, afternoon, and night races tomorrow. That'll be fun.
Hooray!
I have just one question. So Nick and I have to wait until the next races are done, or
Yeah, there will be 1, 2, 3 rounds, I think, in the lower bracket before you play yours. Maybe just 2.
I
Because
think
the lower
Vibrant
bracket
will
is.
let you go with next week's settings. That'll be up to Vibrant Colors to decide.
okay, cool. Otherwise, we will take a break. So
Yeah, I think your break will be after your match.
all right, cool.
I think that's what happened last year, so that's what I expect again this year. You'll have this long break where you're just doing nothing, just practicing, not knowing what settings you're going to get. So,
Yeah. So thank you guys. Thanks for comms and tracking, and thanks for watching, everyone.
And,
GG's to Audra again.
Yeah, GG's. Should be fun to have the Bigos Amigos final.
Yeah.
I know you
Thanks.
guys wanted it last year really bad, so I kind of try to destroy that as much as I could. But we'll see.
Well, 2 Bigos Amigos going in, only 1 Bigo Amigo will come out on top. And the other one will go to the lower bracket and have one more chance.
Yeah, so I gotta get through both of you again if I want to win. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, that's going to be a trial. Anyway, if the viewers enjoyed this, please follow the runners. They're very good at this sort of thing. We'll be having more tournaments coming up. But for now, we will see you next mission.